Hey guys, we're
Hey
the
guys.
Dorkeries. Welcome to a haul. It's been a couple of weeks
It's been weird.
uh,
Dorian.
yeah,
It's been weird.
hurricanes, and I was training. But we're gonna get to some comics I got when I was in Philadelphia training. So it's been a good couple of weeks. So this is a bit of a longer haul. So if this is one of those where you want to come back and watch a little bit later, just go to your saved videos and keep watching until you get to the end. Who knows? Maybe there's a surprise for you in the end, right? So, yeah, I'm just throwing that out there. It's going to be a good surprise, like Michael Scott throwing out ice cream sandwiches. So this is a haul from several different comic book stores.
So since I wasn't going to say anything about this, but since we said, I just said Dorian, but we were supposed to be at Disney World last week, and that's why there was no post last week. I had a lot of plans of things to do in Orlando, to give you videos about, to do some comic searches there. We didn't get to go because of the hurricane. So what we've been doing for the past week to entertain ourselves is we've gone to every local comic book store, like within 3 hours from here. We've been going to comic book stores simply to entertain ourselves. That's why we're late with the video, and also why we have such a large haul today.
Yeah, and so our honey hole, which was local here, actually has other affiliate in the family.
And we've been to every location
throughout the great state of Tennessee.
Trying to get over the Disney downer.
Yeah, so we dug through a lot of quarter boxes.
Yeah.
So about half this haul is quarter boxes.
Which is so much fun. Honestly, just talking about it, I just want to go right now and dig.
There's a guy named Comics with Bueller, Lady Dorkery. He's got a great channel. He's a good guy. He does videos of just his quarter finds, and I always find them fascinating because
so much fun.
Well, we're always chasing that big key and spending that some kind of money, but sometimes it's just fun to find stuff like this for a quarter, just to kind of give you a little bit taste of your childhood. So we'll start off with this first one right here. This just finished filming up, or just finished wrapping up filming. I'll get it out there. So Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Lady Dorkery, are you ready for the new Bill and Ted?
I'm ready for anything Keanu does.
Yes, we are big Keanu fans. One of the nicest guys in Hollywood. Just a great guy all the way around. So this is the lovely #1 issue. Again, it was just a quarter, something we're going to read about, we're going to love.
And I'm also loving, I love anything that my kids enjoy as well. And they are enjoying this right now. We actually watched this.
As a history lesson, right?
No, but we watched it last week just for fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of history in Bill and Ted, so just on that cover. Yeah. So, great find for a quarter. Next, we got Farrah is a big Archie fan. And if we find #1 issues, there's so many different versions. This is...
I found that Katie Keene book last week.
Yes. This is that Jughead Diner #1, which one of my favorite parts about this, look at that right there. Where else were you going to get the vegetable of the month, which is broccoli? So, any big broccoli fans out there? So that's the veggie spotlight for that. So that was kind of fun, just for a quarter.
Oh, you know what? It was this one.
Yeah.
And I actually found some yesterday when we were doing, but I like this one was written by a guy named Dorkin.
Ah.
Which I thought was really cool.
Maybe we're related.
Dorkeries. Just saying.
So everybody's kind of waiting for this to get optioned. This is a great independent book that I can't wait to read, and I got this for a quarter. It's got a little bit of a tear right here, but again, this is not one that we were digging through to get, to find a flip or anything like that. This is just something that we want to read, and if we enjoy it and it comes out, then we'll get a nice copy and get it graded. So Paper Girls #1, Lady Dorkery, don't ask me what it's about, because I haven't read it yet, but I hear really good things. So.
Did you see that Bill and Ted was a Marvel comic?
No, that's awesome.
I think that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Oh, some 80s goodness right here. One of my favorite mini-series on television back in the 80s was V. So that was terrible science fiction at its best. It was so
It was fun.
hokey. It was good.
I liked the old one. I liked the remake.
Yeah, the remake didn't last very long, but it was good. So again, just a quarter V, number one. So if you remember the V goodness,
Now I want to go watch it.
yeah. So fun stuff.
DC, that's cool.
Isn't that cool how these shows they're just they come up with comics based off the shows, and I've always thought that was cool. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I like it when movies and TV shows translate into comics afterwards, not just necessarily before. So, all right, Cloak and Dagger,
Yay.
number one. This was a fun find for a quarter.
Where'd you get this?
At the Honey Hole. In the
don't
quarter
remember
books. Yeah. So I grabbed that at that, and it was fun to find this for just a quarter. So, Lady Dorker, you watched Cloak and Dagger.
Mhm.
What do you think?
I think I'd like to read it. I really enjoy the show. I'm probably a little bit behind, but I did watch all of the first season. Spider-Man's on this little cover.
Yeah. So that's 1 in a 4-issue limited series. So I hope it doesn't leave a cliffhanger for you there, Lady Dorkery, if you read that. So because then we'll have to go find 2, 3, and 4. But who knows? Maybe they'll show up in the quarter bins,
It's really
and
cool.
we can grab one. All right, here's a name you don't say 3 times, Fair, without even looking. Oh, you looked. What name can you not say 3 times?
I don't know. You didn't give me time for my eyes to focus.
Okay, so what name can you not say 3 times? Otherwise, this person may... Candyman? No, Beetlejuice! Do you love Beetlejuice as much as I love Beetlejuice? Yeah. Candyman! That's a
not
lot
how you say
scarier.
Candyman.
Candyman's a lot scarier than Beetlejuice. Do you remember the Beetlejuice cartoon?
I loved the Beetlejuice cartoon. The thing I remember most is the episode they did about Edgar Allan Poe.
What?
And that's where I learned about Edgar Allan Poe.
Do you know they're doing an Edgar Allan Poe?
Poe.
Edgar Allan
Edgar
Poe
Allan and Company.
Funko Pop for New York City Comic Con.
That's cool. That'd be cool for Peyton's school collection.
Yeah, so so this is Beetlejuice number 1. Again, a quarter. Again, some 90s, 80s goodness. And look there, this was Harvey Comics, Lady Dorker. You know much about Harvey Comics?
I don't.
A lot of your Disney stuff came
Let me
from Harvey Comics.
see. Let me see. You.
Yeah.
It's
Beetlejuice.
showtime.
Beetlejuice.
That really was a good cartoon. I
Beetlejuice.
wonder if there's anywhere that we can watch that now. Because that was really, I enjoyed that.
Yeah. So I was a big Beetlejuice fan. I love Michael Keaton. I love Tim Burton most of all.
I met him.
Lady Dorkery has met Tim Burton. Got
Also
his
met
autograph.
Candyman, but
Yeah.
that's a different story for a different day.
Another day. This was a quarter. Again, not in great condition, but I was pretty pumped to find this. Jessica Jones. She was first appearance in Alias number 1. This is her second appearance in Alias number 2. And it was just sitting there
And this one was a quarter.
in the quarter bin.
So much fun. I want to go dig today.
I know, right? So I guess I know where we're going later. So that's Jessica Jones's. That one's explicit, mature content. So Lady Dorkery, I will have to check your ID before you read that one.
You're not checking anything.
Whoa! Hey-o! Guess I definitely am going to look for comic books later.
Jessica Desperation. There's a lot of cool things to study on this cover. There's like a lot of hidden things here.
Yeah.
I like stuff like that.
So now we're out of the quarter. We're into the dollars, but that's okay. One of my favorite artists in comic books is a guy named Frank Miller. He did a Daredevil run where Elektra's first appearance was in. I actually, in this past 2 weeks, I got Frank Miller's first appearance of his art on, not his first appearance, but his first Daredevil comic. And I sent that off to get pressed because it was in great condition. And this is more Frank Miller goodness. Do you miss the Daredevil TV show?
Yes.
Oh.
I do very much.
And I'm really hoping that Disney Plus brings this back. So this is some Daredevil goodness from Frank Miller. $1 on that. So that was a fun little find. So, what do you think about that art, Lady Dorkery?
I like it.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Different.
I like it. So here we go. Next, The Man Called Nova. I'm trying to complete the Nova run, which is not bad, Lady Dorkery. It's 1 through 25.
Well, that's way better than when you were trying to find every Fantastic Four there ever was.
Still doing it. Getting close.
Yeah.
So this is Nova number 18. I got this for $1. So anything Nova's hot right now, especially of his early series.
Any idea where my 50-cent comics are?
No?
I think they're over there. But
Okay.
you don't have to look at them. I was just
Well,
curious.
I'm excited about this one. Actually, this one was $1 as well.
You don't stand a chance, Nova.
Oh, I thought you were yelling at me.
No, we're good. You can keep
I
going.
thought we were still talking
You're good.
about later. So here we go. We've got Zelda. This is the first appearance of Zelda in comic book form. But Lady Dorkery, this is not my favorite part of this comic.
What's your favorite part?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked, because I know you like to look at the back, don't you?
I do like
Do you like to look at the back? Would you like to look at the back on this one? Because this is nothing but
Oh, yay!
lovely goodness. Check out
That's
the
so
back of that
cool.
right there. Our favorite movie in the whole world. Back to the Future, a great advertisement. You guys remember that Back to the Future Nintendo video game? Check that out, Lady Dorkery.
Back
Yeah.
in time.
Oh, I thought you were doing the Zelda. Dun, 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 dun.
Now it's your
Dun,
turn. Get
dun,
ready
dun,
for a
dun,
wild
dun,
romp
dun.
through time. Your challenge, a double mission to save the past, present, and future. Teach Bill Tannen a thing or two for stealing your sports almanac.
Dun, dun,
Non-stop
dun.
excitement from high-speed
Dun, dun, dun,
hoverboard
dun,
in the
dun,
year
dun, dun.
2015 to
Dun,
gunslinging
dun,
mayhem
dun.
in the Wild West.
Dun, 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 dun.
Get back to the future
Now,
and save the world before it's too late. Great Scott!
God, I love Back to the Future. I did Zelda and Back to the Future on that one, fair.
That's a good mashup.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I think hopefully we don't get dinged on that one because it was so close to the real thing. It's possible copyright
I
falls
know,
in.
right? We're stupid.
Last dollar fine. I like Humberto Ramos, who we've met. He is the
Where
artist
did we
of
meet him? Who was
San
he?
Diego Comic Con. He's a cover artist. He's a comic book artist, mostly for the Champions.
Okay.
But he does a lot of
Did you meet him
Spider-Man.
at the Marvel booth? Or
I
meet him somewhere
did.
else?
No,
Okay.
I met him at the Marvel booth. Him and Miss Willow, who is the writer of the Miss Marvel comics. So it was pretty cool to meet both
cool.
of those.
Cool.
So this is just a pretty awesome variant of Gambit. We're big Gambit fans around here. When we pulled the first appearance, 266. So that's good stuff right
Yeah.
there. Are we ready to get into the fun stuff? So I'm excited about these next comics because this is the good stuff. Are
Yeah.
you ready for the good stuff?
I am.
When I say the good stuff, what does that mean to you?
I don't know. I just think it's funny how like we go to these same stores together and like I never know what you actually bought. Do you know what
So-
I bought?
You bought some trade paperbacks for like $1. You bought. That's all I remember.
Yeah, don't you remember I got those autographed Dollhouse
Oh yeah,
comics?
she got Phil Noto. She was. It was like 50 cents, right?
50 cents. I got 2 Dollhouse comics and they were both autographed.
By Phil Noto, who's a great
See,
comic
I just think
artist.
it's really
See, why
funny.
don't you bring those to the hall? Lady
I don't
Dorothy?
know.
It's not just about my stuff. We're a couple here. We're a team.
I just think it's funny because I was with you when you bought all this stuff and I like have no
She's so
idea.
focused on her own stuff. We're very sorry. I'm very inclusive. So if Lady Dorkery wants to bring in her comics to this, she's more than welcome. Because that's a great find, just to find a Phil Noto
I was pretty excited
autographed
about it and it was 50 cents.
Dollhouse comic
Yeah.
for 50 cents, and it looks like his signature. So not that people are going around.
I didn't mean to interrupt you to
Forging
talk
Phil
about that.
Noto.
I was
No, it's
just
good.
I was just saying it's really funny because I was with you when you bought
That's
all
good.
these and
That's
I
good.
still am like, oh, I've never seen that.
So this one actually, there was a friend of ours that said, "Hey, I got some old comics. Would you be interested?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I always ask for pictures first, because sometimes when people say they got comics, sometimes it's not great. But I saw some big ones in there. That Frank Miller I told you about just a minute ago. The first appearance of Sabretooth, which is also off to the Master Presser. And this was number 3. So this is number 99 of the X-Men. It's got a couple. 99. It's got a couple of issues, but it's a good early on X-Men pre-100, and then the last comic, and that little lot I bought.
25 cents. This is Cockrum again. Cockrum.
So, like I said, I sent the Iron Fist 14 first appearance of Sabretooth and the first Frank Miller Daredevil to get pressed. That Sabretooth is going to be a high grade, I think. And I got that, and then I got this, which is the first full appearance of Mary Jane Watson.
Last dance with Mary
So
Jane.
it's a low grade, but again, it was kind of a throw in with the main thing I was after in that lot, which was the Iron Fist first appearance of Sabretooth. So check that bad boy out. So did really good.
So pretty because you got it in the Mylar.
Yeah, did really good on that.
Rhino on the rampage.
Was pretty pumped the price I got for those 4 comics, and was able to sell some of the other comics for him.
Nice.
So yeah, first full appearance of Mary Jane. So Lady Dorkery, we are.
How do you know things like that when it doesn't say it on the cover? You just know.
Yeah,
You're
I
just
watch
schooled.
YouTube videos all day long, so on comics. So yeah, he actually thought that was first appearance of Rhino, and I'm like, no, that's not the first appearance of Rhino. So that's first full appearance of Mary Jane. So we're big Legion fans.
Are we now?
Yeah, we are. Who's the bad guy? I'm going to test Lady Dorkery. She loves it when I do this. Who's the bad guy on Legion? You remember his name? Starts with an S?
Nope.
Shadow King.
I was trying to think of his real name.
Oh, yeah. Farouk.
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 Yeah.
So this is Farouk's first appearance. Farouk!
Stop. That's really weird.
We saw him at San Diego Comic-Con, the guy that plays him, and he was like, he's like so out of it. He was just like, what?
It was as if he had no idea what the show was about.
Yeah.
And they would ask him a question, and he was like, it seemed, and he might have even said this, but it seemed as if, honestly, he just learns his lines.
Yeah. He goes
and does his lines,
and he's done,
and has no idea.
You know what it reminded me of?
What anything else is in the show.
It reminded me of Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. Jim
Yeah.
Parsons. Jim Parsons hates it when you talk to him about nerdy stuff, or when you assume that he knows things about like Batman, and he hates it. He knows none of that
He just
stuff.
learns his lines.
He just learns his lines.
And then goes and watches theater.
He does his
which
stuff.
I have no idea if that's what he does, but I feel like that's what he
What? Watches
watch
theater?
theater.
Well, they're both stage actors, Jim Parsons and the guy that plays Farouk. So I think it's just maybe it's a stage actor thing.
Yes.
They're like, I'm just
But,
coming in.
they would ask him
to
shows,
make
and he'd
money.
be like, I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Ask him about the television
About
show.
Legion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, so what do you think of the relationship between Farouk and Professor X, and
And
how
he'd
does
be
it
like,
relate to the
"Who's
comics?
Professor
He's
X?"
like, what? He's like, what are you talking about?
This was several years ago, so we're paraphrasing,
Yeah,
but
so-
it was very odd.
So that was good. So that's great goodness right there, Chris
I
Claremont.
like these. That I thought that was really cool too. This one says, "Still only 25 cents," but here we went up a little bit more.
Inflation.
Still only 35 cents.
Inflation.
25 cents, 35 cents.
So, but no, that's I was pretty
The
pumped to
things
find
that I care about on comic books. This
That's-
is why you usually don't even know what I'm looking at, because I'm looking for things probably.
I'm
none of
looking
you
for value.
ever care.
You're looking to be
I'm like, this one
entertained.
says a quarter, this one says 35 cents. I'm getting both of them.
That was not a quarter and 35 cents.
I gotcha.
So, and this one was not 12 cents, although I wish it was. So, Farrah, if it's 12 cents, what does that tell you about this comic?
It's old.
It's old. It's Silver Age. I like this one. Again, this is a low grade, but I only paid like, I think $3 for this. Sergeant Fury, Howling Commandos, number 27. What I like about this,
What I like about
that is, this is how he got
his eye patch.
his eye patch. So I'm very curious to see if it has anything to do with a cat.
At last, the
Which I doubt it does.
origin of Fury's eye patch.
Show him the awesome just the rest of what's going on there. That World War II hero, and he's like he's surrounded by Nazis, but you
This
just
reminds
know
me
that he's gonna get out. He's trapped in Hitler's Reichland.
This reminds me. I feel like it was X-Men, and I feel like Magneto before he was in Magneto was in that bar with Nazis. Do you remember this? In the movie?
Yeah.
That's what that scene looks like. It
Yeah.
looks like that scene he was there.
Look at that. Sergeant Fury's gonna get out of that mess. There's 2, 4, 6, 7 Nazis.
Who do we appreciate?
And he's got one eye. But Sergeant Fury's
It's
gonna
Fury.
get out of that.
It's Fury. Sorry.
He don't even need his Howling Commandos. He just needs his one eye. So, Fury fights alone is what it says. You got it, Fury. 90s goodness. Farrah 90s goodness. This is the third copy I've gotten of this. I continue to look for a 9.8 candidate. This one came in the mail. It was supposed to be 9.8, and it was damaged in the mail. Wah, wah.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's
Is
okay.
this the one the corners were all
Yeah,
tapped on?
but I don't know. This one may be okay. We may see if we can sneak this because normally the spine ticks on these things are terrible. This is not a high thing comic, but what do you think about that lovely cover right there?
Oh, this is pretty.
Yeah, I like that a
I
lot.
like the shiny. I like the goo hanging out of his mouth. I like the Spider-Man on the bottom going.
This is man. Facepalm.
Oh man. Guest starring Spider-Man, part 1 of 6, The Lethal Protector.
Yeah, and the reason I keep looking for 9.8s in that, Farrah, is because those can't really be pressed because of those foils. Because I guess maybe the heat and the foil.
What were we doing in 1992? That's when this came out.
Well, I would have been 13 years old.
This came out, I know, but what were we doing?
I was just starting high school, and I was exploring things, and so, high school.
I got my first Nintendo, I feel like, in 1992. Did you ever come over my house and play with me?
No.
You never played Nintendo with me at my house?
No.
Where did you play Nintendo?
My next door neighbor's house.
Really?
I played Zelda by myself.
I played Nintendo.
Dun,
There was a family that lived across the street from you.
Yeah.
They were kind of weird.
Yeah, they were
had,
from
like,
New
4
York.
kids. Yes, that
They
family.
were from New York.
I played Nintendo over there until I got my own Nintendo.
We love
in
New Yorkers. We love the
1992.
Warriors. Go Warriors. Erod. Big E's.
I was thinking Erod too when you said
Joker.
we love New Yorkers.
Manny.
Anyways, that was just a side story.
Jeff Johnson.
Of how Drew and I grew up together, but we didn't really like each other.
So, I upgraded. Farrah. I upgraded one of your favorite comics.
You did upgrade to me.
Yes, I upgraded. Wait, what was it? I don't feel like I was really, like you were it. Like you've always been it.
I really thought you were about to say I wasn't an upgrade because you were going to get in trouble.
So I upgraded.
Let's talk comics.
This She-Hulk, number 1. Obviously, a hot book. One of
My favorite.
Lady Dorkery's
You should have let me
favorite.
read the other one.
So I got that right
Number
before.
1 collector's item issue. I don't feel like the other one said that on it, did it?
Yeah, I did, and it's a newsstand, and I got that for $40. I got that before she went up yet again. And what's funny is I sold my old one, my downgraded version, and got more money than I paid for that one. So.
You ever wonder what's going on in my head when I'm looking at comics?
Sure.
She-Hulk, 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 she's in my head. Da, da, da,
Oh my
da,
God.
da.
She-Hulk, 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 she's
Okay.
in my head.
Not the actual lyrics.
Monica Rambeau. Does that ring a bell to you?
Yes.
She is the
I know who she is.
little girl from
From
Captain Marvel. Nice. And now she's going to be in...
She's going to be in Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, WandaVision. So this is her first appearance, Monica Rambeau. I got this for $8, I think. It is quite, I don't know if you can see it on there, but it's quite warped, but guess what happens, Farrah, when it's warped?
We send it to Erod.
We send it to Elon! So that'll be on its way out the door soon. And that
Ew.
was, yeah. I don't think it's from water or anything. It's just because I didn't see any water damage, but a press should be able to flatten that dude right out. So
King Size Annual, The Amazing Spider-Man, presenting the exciting origin of the all-new, all-different, all-terrific Captain Marvel.
yeah,
On this cover, we have Wasp, Hawkeye, Captain America, Spider-Man, Thing, Iron Man,
what?
and Thor.
Wow, I didn't even see that. You're quite the perceptive comic book reader there, Lady
You're
Dorkery.
being silly.
First appearance of $20.99. This is another one, my second copy, because my first one, this is a really, really thick book. So when you got a thick book and people read it, you get spine ticks. So this is the first appearance of $20.99. I'll let you read my other one that has spine ticks.
Thanks.
You cannot read.
What is going on in this picture?
It's a hologram from the 90s. There was a series
Who is
of
with Spider-Man?
There was a series of the Spider-Man books, and they all had a hologram on the front. Spectacular.
Inside
Web.
the most shocking event of Spider-Man's life.
Yeah.
But who's on the cover with him? Who is he fighting here? It's very odd. You don't
I
have
don't
to tell me. It's just weird.
So I got this before this hit the top 20 hot comic book list.
I know what it is because it's written on the back.
So, so those who can't afford the Savage She-Hulk #1 or don't want to spend the money on that are going after this bad boy. And I actually, from a cover purpose, I actually like this one, I think, better. It's just
versus
great 90s goodness. She's holding that one. And what's really cool, so they canceled that run. Read what she says in her bubbles on that.
Okay, now this is your second chance. If you don't buy my book this time, I'm gonna come to your house and rip up all your X-Men.
So her book got canceled because you didn't read them. So if you don't read them now, she's going to come after your X-Men comics.
Sensational.
Hide your X-Men comics.
Savage. And this one, she's holding the Savage.
What do you think? Are you excited about She-Hulk?
I'm actually really excited about She-Hulk.
She seems to be a BA.
Also, let's see. What are the years here on this?
These are 90s goodness. This is like 80 or 79.
I just think it's funny because in this one, she actually kind of seems like she has some late 80s hairdo going on. I feel like there's a lot of Aquanet going on in this hair.
Love it.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
This one, she had like the Farrah Fawcett. Just give me a second, okay?
No, hey, this is what we're here for. People don't tune in to listen to me. They tune in for you.
Okay, so in the 70s, she's got the Farrah Fawcett.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then like the late 80s, early 90s.
Yes.
She's got the
Big hair.
Aquanet.
Yeah.
Aquanet going on.
Yeah, and
Just
look at
saying.
that outfit. Look at that outfit.
Oh, like she's ready to go
So
do
flash dance.
Step up. Was it
What?
jazzercise?
Oh yeah.
Jazzercise.
Isn't that awesome?
Just saying.
Great cover. I paid $10 for that. It's already going up. So I was feeling pretty good about finding that one.
She's Hulk.
Just a few more here.
She's Hulk.
She's Hulk. So I was in Philly. I went to a comic book shop in Old City, Philly. I've been on
in Philly.
I know. I've been on a Damian Wayne kick. So I found this for, I think, $3. The find of that shop, though, was this bad boy right here, which is also in the top 20 list. I found this for $10.
Cover.
Yeah, remember his brother is the one that we found that variant of.
And that's really cool and all, but I would like to meet this guy, Delper Dang. God bless him and his name. Let's meet sometime. That's his name.
I got you. So I found this for $10. As we talked about on our last haul, Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaurs coming to Disney Channel. And what I like about the Disney Channel and Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur coming to that is they're going to have a very broad range of audience. And they're
this
gonna,
is animation, right?
Yeah, and they're going to create, in my opinion, some new comic book fans to kind of keep bringing into our family and the comic book community, because they're going to come after looking for stuff like this, which is Devil Dinosaur #1, high grade copy. Hoping I can press this one out to a 9.8. I think it's got a shot, Lady Dorkery.
Also featuring Moon Boy, the first human.
Yeah.
In an age when giants walked the world, he was the mightiest of all.
Yeah.
Devil Dinosaur.
Devil Dinosaur. Jack Kirby goodness. So first appearance of Jack Kirby. First appearance of Devil Dinosaur and Moon Boy. And a very hot comic. You should probably go take care of that right there.
Boop, it's good. We're okay. Keep going. It's all right. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Cats.
Cats and kids today have been ruling the house.
Two
That's
more
right.
comics. Won an auction. There was 5 books in this Thor auction. These are my 2 favorites from this. We talked about this, that I had the What If #10, which was the Jane Foster's Thor.
Yeah.
And remember I said there's 2 different versions of whether or not
Right.
who's got the first appearance of
Right.
Lady Thor. And we said What If is going to be our...
Because it's the one we have.
But now it's no longer the one we have.
It's not the
'Cause
only one we have.
We've
you
got
mean.
this one, and that's the Scotty Young version right there that Lady Dorkery's looking at. And right here, thanks to Mr. Chad RCG, and it came in wonderful condition. Thank you, Chad. There it is, right there, Lady Dorkery. What many are considering to be the
I
first
haven't seen it yet.
appearance.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it
Okay,
yet.
or give me this so people can look at something while you're looking at it. So
Oh, I like that
yeah, I
one.
knew you were gonna like that one.
I like that.
All right. I'm excited about that. Gonna get that bad boy graded.
Wow.
So, what do you think, Lady Dorkery? Is that a great haul?
This is beautiful.
I think that's a good haul.
I want to go. Can we go now?
Yeah, we're gonna leave right ahead because we're gonna go digging.
I want to go.
So I told you if you stayed to the end that there'd be a surprise. It's not ice cream sandwiches, but it is a Fugitive Toy Funko Pop. Funko Pop mystery box. Woo! So you ready for this? Lady Dorkery, some of the things that you can get in this Fugitive Toy Funko Pop mystery box is Andy Dwyer and his Mouse Rat t-shirt. You've got the Toucan. You've got all kinds of great stuff. So hoping, see if we've got a soft protector in here. We got a soft protector in here, Lady Dorkery. That means
Can I
this.
move this?
Yeah, that means wait. Yeah, I think so. Wait. No, we don't have a soft protector.
Aw, you got me all
I
excited.
know, I was excited too. That's okay.
Why did you do
I'm
that?
so sorry. That's alright. What do we got here? Ugh.
Wah.
That is not Andy Dwyer. Rad Toad? I don't even know what that is.
Epic fail. Now we have to go to the honey hole.
Lady Dorkery, what 3 things did we learn? She-Hulk! She-Hulk! She-Hulk!
She's in my head.
We learned that. We learned that...
That you and I don't share our comics in the comic book
No.
store. And we should go over
2
them
different
before we
people.
sit down here. We do look at 2 completely different things.
That's okay. So that's number 2. Number 3, what was the last thing? What's your last thing you learned today?
You suck at mystery box reveals.
Well, it's Soul Protector! Then it's not. It's some Fallout dude from a game. I don't know. Maybe it's
Do
worth
you like
something.
this game?
The Funko game?
No, whoever's watching.
Oh, yeah. I like the Funko game. I just don't like... that's the chance you take with mystery boxes, Lady Dorkery. All right. Well, here's what we need you to do. We need you to like this. We need you to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. We're close to 150 subs, pushing our way towards 200. Hope you guys like what we do. We're just 2 dorks that like to have fun.
And I'm really enjoying all the people we're getting to know through this.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying digging through boxes
Digging
with you.
in boxes. And apologize about the length of this video, but like I said,
Why?
it's I like longer videos because I can just keep going back. I like them hard and long.
he said.
In the meantime,
Go dork yourself.